Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup and skincare routine. First of all, I wanted to preface this video by saying that this routine that I'm going to show you guys, I do not do every day. If I showed you guys the makeup that I do every single day, the video will be 2 minutes long. This is the makeup that I do when I feel like doing a full face of makeup, and this is kind of like an excuse to give you guys some more of my favorite makeup products, honestly, because I know that some of you guys want to know more makeup products that I use and you guys want more recommendations probably, so this is what that video is for. As far as skincare goes, for morning, I honestly keep it super basic. Also, I'm so sorry, this right here, it was a blackhead. I picked at it, turned into a scab, and it's definitely not cute, but it's whatever, we'll cover it up. But as far as morning skincare goes, I always keep it super minimal, to be honest, because the more steps I have in my skincare routine, the less I'm gonna stick to it. I'm just gonna show you guys what I do rather than just like going through it, because I know that you guys probably care more about the makeup. So I always use my Paula's Choice liquid exfoliant. This just kind of clears up acne, I think, because it's salicylic acid. I also put on sunscreen, and I'm gonna show you guys a couple of my sunscreen recommendations. So, on days that I'm going out and I'm gonna be outside the whole day, I use the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. This stuff, so good. I actually love it. I'm definitely gonna get the big size. I don't know how much it is. I'm probably gonna be disappointed by the price, but we're still gonna get it, honestly. It's a really good thin sunscreen and it's SPF 50 and that's what I like. But on days that I'm really not going outside a lot but I still want to put SPF on my face, I will use the e.l.f. Sun Touchable for a glow if I want to be glowing, and this is SPF 30. I love this stuff. And if I don't want to be glowing, I will use the Bliss sunscreen. I'm almost out of this. And yeah, so that is sunscreen. Next, I will sometimes put on a hyaluronic acid if I feel like it, but usually I'll just go ahead and put on a moisturizer, and the moisturizer that I have been using, this Jergens Ultra Healing 24-hour moisturizer. I love this stuff. This is really good. And when I use this, my skin doesn't feel like dry after. Like this is actually meant for people with super dry skin like what I have. Or if I want a lighter moisturizer, I will use Bioma. So I think today I'm gonna use Bioma just because I really don't feel like layering so much on my face, but I'm also doing a full face, so I'm definitely gonna use this because it's thinner. Okay, so, oh my God. I don't know why I'm so congested today, but now we're gonna start off with the makeup. As far as primer goes, so I've been using this one recently, the e.l.f. Power Grip. I've used it like the last few times I've done my full face, and I really like it. But I do also really like the Glow Recipe Blur Drops, and this is if I just do not want my pores to be visible by any means. So I think we're gonna use this one today, and I always switch between primers and stuff. I also have a Rare Beauty one, but that one, it's definitely not my favorite, but I'll use it, you know, it's okay. And then also sometimes if I feel like it, I'll put on the Say Glowy Gel. I don't always use this. I use this on days that I actually don't want to wear a lot of makeup, but the days that I'm doing like a full face of makeup, I won't put that on just because I want to use as minimal products as possible on my face, because I hate feeling heavy on my face. Like I don't like when my skin feels like crowded with a bunch of products and stuff. But if you guys saw my other video where I tried out these blur drops, you'll know at first I was like, what are these? Like, what is this doing? But I actually really like them now, and I just feel like my skin feels so much more smoother and evened out. So I usually just wait about a minute or so for it to like sink into my skin. And now we're gonna go through the makeup. I put all of my makeup, like my most used makeup, into this little container right here. And all of this makeup is like makeup I've tried for videos and stuff. The first step of my makeup routine, actually no, okay, You guys, I have been using contour before concealer recently and I love it. So for contour, I actually wanted to show you guys, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me Stick. And I use this for contour sometimes if I just wanna, you know, kind of stick to drugstore products. And I actually think this is like a foundation or something, but I just got it in a darker shade and it works really well as a contour. I'll show you guys what it looks like real quick. Hopefully that focuses. My God, I feel so bougie. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So if you want like a cheaper contour, get the Maybelline Fit Me Stick. And it works just fine. I really like it. I don't know what contour I want to use. I'm always between. I love the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. This is another really, really good, cheap drugstore contour. But I also love my Milk Makeup one, and you guys already know that. I talk about my Milk Makeup contour stick all the time. This is in shade Sculpt. Nope, Stoked. It is the Sculpt stick, and I just put a little bit right here. Maybe this isn't a little bit, but it works. This might be a lot. I usually don't put this much on. I'm not really good at blending contour, to be honest, you guys. Every time I do it, it just looks super splotchy, but hopefully we'll make it work today. And I always just kind of dab it into my skin. Like I said, bear with me because I'm definitely not the best at it. That's the point of doing it before concealer, because the concealer just kind of evens it out. Like, you can blend it super terribly, but I feel like the concealer will still be able to like even like the whole thing out. Like right now, like this, it looks like I just like wiped mud on my face, but that will all be fixed with the power of concealer. But now we're gonna apply concealer. Me personally, I have not found a super good drugstore concealer. I don't know if I haven't looked hard enough, but the only decent concealer from the drugstore that I have found is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. That one for me is bearable. I feel like it kind of creases a little bit, but it's whatever. But I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury one. This, you guys, is my favorite concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. I used to love the NARS. I still do. It's still really good. But this adds like a glitter underneath your eyes. I love that, and it just looks super shiny. I don't know, I really want to take like a picture of it so I can show you guys what I'm saying, because it just adds like the cutest touch. When you blend it out, it's just like glitter. It kind of looks like a highlighter, and some people don't like that, so obviously if you don't, I would not See, I don't know how I do it. But if you don't like that kind of glittery under eye look, definitely would not recommend this. But I like it. I think it looks really good on me personally. And then after that, I put a little bit of the NARS concealer kind of under. As you can tell, it's a little bit darker than my Charlotte Tilbury one. And I don't know why I got this dark of a shade, but I use it to kind of sculpt out the bottom of my face. I don't really know what I'm doing. First of all, I wanted to preface that. This is just what I do. So I'm not a professional by any means. And I just grab my beauty blender and I start blending the under eyes. I always bring it up to the top to make it look like the face is lifted. And I just love this concealer. It just blends out so flawlessly. And I feel like the concealer is one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury products, honestly. See, that just blended out amazing. And the excess I kind of put on my forehead a little bit to brighten it up. I forgot to cover up that disgusting little scab right there. Let's get rid of her because we do not need that to be visible by any means. You guys can already tell, like, the skin is looking great and it doesn't really look like I have a lot on. I feel like on my skin, it just doesn't look good if I put a lot of makeup on it. I see so many people like layer makeup on their skin and they still make it look so good. I've tried that, does not work with me. So I like to set my under eyes. I've just been using the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I like it. I mean, it blurs my skin, but I also do like the e.l.f. loose setting powder. I recently got that as well, and it's just super good. And I also use the Makeup by Mario brush in F2. If you guys saw my other video, I thought this was for cream contour. It's actually just for powder. And honestly, this is so basic, you guys. I definitely recommend the tapered brush from e.l.f. All of my dupes or similar products are kind of all from the brand e.l.f. because e.l.f. just pops off. Like, they're so good at what they do. And e.l.f. has a brush like kind of identical to this shape, and it works just as well. Like, I just don't really notice the difference in the blush. So, my tried and true, the Milani blush. Absolutely obsessed with her. I love everything about this blush. You guys already know that. But I also do like the Merit blush as well. They're kind of similar shades. I know it doesn't look like it, but actually let me show you because you guys probably think I'm crazy. So this is the Merit one, and this is the Milani one. They're both like exactly the same. If anything, the Merit one is a little bit darker, but the Milani one is more pigmented. So I don't really know how that works, but I just use both, honestly. They're both really, really good, and I always switch between the two. And I love the raspberry kind of shades as well. I just think like the darker blush shades like the best for the contrast in my skin. But we're now gonna bronze up my face a little bit. I love the Physicians Formula bronzer. It also smells really good. And I just put a little bit in this. It's so pigmented. I actually also use the Hoola bronzer sometimes, but I think I prefer this one. It is a little, like when you put it, that's a lot. Holy crap. Does it even look that bad? I think it does. It is so pigmented and it is so worth it. If you guys notice any imperfections in the blending, please ignore it. I'm not good at blending at all. Yeah, I just like to bronze up my face and it just adds like such a nice little touch, honestly. I love this. It looks so good. I so much more prefer this over the Hoola one. I've decided it's so much better. I don't know if you guys can see, but see the skin, you can still kind of see my skin through it. You can still see like the shine. Obviously, if you were to use a different primer that's not meant for blurring, your skin will look a lot more radiant and glowy, but today I do not feel like being glowy. I just kind of want my makeup to stay on and not be like wet looking. But I think I'm actually gonna put on a little bit more of the Milani just to bring back a little bit of redness, well, color into my skin. I know, God, I look super bronzy right now. I think I kind of overdid it. Whatever. Next up, we're gonna do a little bit of highlight. The Benefit Cookie, my favorite highlight of all time. But I also got the Milk Makeup Highlighter in shade Turnt, and I love this one as well. This one's more of a, like, in-your-face kind of glow. Like, this is insanely pigmented. This one just adds like a little shine, little glow, but this is like a highlight. Like this is like 2016 highlight right here. So you only need a little bit. Today for this video, I feel like I'm just gonna use the Milk Makeup one. I don't want anything too crazy. If anything, for this one, I recommend this for like the inner corners of your eyes. It just looks really good for some reason. I don't know. It's like kind of glittery almost, but it's also like a natural glow at the same time. So I don't know, take with that what you want. And next up for brows, I keep my brows super cheap. I feel no need to get any high-end brow products because I feel like it all does the same thing. I use the Sephora Shape and Set Clear Brow Gel for days that I don't really want to put on a lot of makeup. But for days that I want my eyebrows to actually look like they exist, I will use my NYX Brow Glue. I've talked about this, again, countless amounts of times on this channel, and I feel like this will forever be a makeup staple because it just works so well and it sticks my brows so amazingly. And it just, like, they stay all day, and I love the shade. Like, this shade just matches my brow hair so well without looking, like, too obnoxious. And that's about it. Nothing too crazy for my brows. And next for mascara, I will use I will always switch between mascaras. I have a brown mascara, which is the chocolate Too Faced one, and I like this one a lot. I wish it was more lengthening. The Bad Gal Bang, definitely one of my favorites. Charlotte Tilbury, definitely one of my favorites. But if you guys wanted something cheaper, the Essence mascaras. I love the purple one. I'm like pretty much out of mine right now, so that's why I don't have it out. But if you guys watch my old videos, you'll already see that I've talked about the Essence mascara quite a few times actually. I just think it's super good for the price. And I always curl my lashes. This is my favorite eyelash curler. This is the Tweezerman one, and I will not buy anything else. It curls my lashes so good. This is definitely a little bit more expensive. I believe this is like 24 bucks, if I'm correct. But for mascara today, I'm just gonna be using the Bad Gal Bang because I love her. And I only put a little bit on just because I feel like I have a lot of face makeup on right now. So I'll just kind of keep it a little more natural around the eye area. I prefer my mascara when it's like halfway full because it just, I feel like it applies so much better rather than when you first buy it and there's like a lot of product and it kind of like looks a little extra on your lashes. So I'll be right back when I finish with my mascara. It usually takes me like 5 minutes to do this because I need to make it perfect. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm almost done with my mascara right now. My mascara always differs in days. Like sometimes it looks amazing, other days it looks terrible. I don't know. I don't really know what kind of day we're having today, but does anyone else do that? Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is just me. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have like maybe 4 bottom lashes on this side and like randomly placed ones on this side. I hate it. I don't know what I can do about that. Cause like, does anyone get eyelash extensions on their bottom eyelashes? I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing. But yeah, that is the finished makeup, you guys. It is super natural. I'm gonna take you guys by my window so you guys can see what it looks like in the natural light. But yeah, it's super skin-like. Even though you guys already saw I have a lot of product on, kind of. I don't have any foundation on, just concealer. But yeah, this is what it looks like and I love it. I just love how it looks natural still. Like obviously you can tell I have makeup on, but it still kind of looks natural. Guys, I'm literally so dumb. I'm so dumb. I forgot to put on lip balm. I need to give you guys my favorite lip balm recommendations, of course. So, I have a lot, so buckle up. I'm just gonna go through them all because I wear so much things on my lips. Like I completely forgot. So this right here is my pencil pouch full of lip balm. This I bring everywhere with me. I am always switching between putting lip balms on, lip gloss, whatever. I'm constantly always applying. So I'm just gonna go through all of them with you guys. Okay, here we go. First off, Summer Fridays. Super pretty on the lips. This one's kind of seen better days because it's been in my bag this whole time and it looks disgusting. But this one I keep in my makeup drawer. I love these. They aren't super moisturizing. It's just kind of lip gloss. It just looks really pretty on your lips. So yeah, I really like those. I love Lano lips. This has to be my favorite, honestly. Actually, you know what? These two are my favorites. If you guys are gonna get any lip products that actually like moisturize your lips, get the Fresh Sugar Advanced Therapy. You guys will not be disappointed. I swear by this. Please, if you guys go to Sephora, look at this, get like a sample, put it on your lips, try this on and you will not be disappointed. I seriously do not know how these do not sell out because no one ever talks about this. Next up, Lano lips. This kind of reminds me of the Glossier Balm.com. It definitely doesn't do anything other than like heal your lips. I'm probably just gonna use this today. See, like, it doesn't do anything really crazy. It just moisturizes your lips a lot and it's really thick. So I guess this would be like a better night lip balm. Also, it definitely doesn't smell amazing. It's supposed to smell like strawberry. It just kind of reminds me of like a thrift shop. It smells like, yeah, it does. It smells like a thrift shop. That's so true. Also, e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration Lip Mask. This reminds me of the Laneige one. This is a lot more thin, actually, but it also has like a weird smell. I recently bought these. This is the Tower 28 Jelly Lip Gloss or whatever in shade Almond. Super good. It is a lot thinner and you only need a little bit because a little bit of this goes a super long way. But the Maracuja, I have been obsessed with this. And what I do with this, I just dab a little bit just for a little tint. This is also kind of thick, so you don't need a lot. I just dab it on my lips and it just adds such a nice little tint, and I think that is super cute. So yeah, that is my lip products. I cannot believe I almost forgot to show you guys because lips are the best. I love lip balms and stuff. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel because that'll really help me out. But anyways, you guys, I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Bye!